LifeNet monthly food expense. You got your monthly net income, you have a place to live, you found your mode of transportation, and now it's time for you to figure out your monthly food expense. Here are some of the essential questions that will be answered throughout this presentation. What is a balanced meal? What is a balanced meal for someone who is 18 to 30 years old, which is what you are in the LifeNet project? What kind of foods do you want in your refrigerator? Have you noticed in your parents' refrigerator there are certain foods that they just about always have? Do they have milk? Do they have cheese? Do they have some kind of deli meat? Do they have vegetables? Do they have orange juice? How often can you eat out, and how much is everything going to cost? If you take a look at the top right hand corner, it's the old food pyramid. You're talking like when Mr. O Young was in elementary school. And if you look at the base, these are grains, and the top, which is the part that they want you to take in the least amount, is the fats, oils, and sweets. The fundamental flaw in that food pyramid was that people thought that you needed to eat fats, oils, and sweets, so they didn't mind eating it. Big problem. No pun intended. The newer food pyramid, which is still old, on the left or the middle, you see the fats, oils, and sweets have been just about eliminated. The most current food pyramid is not a food pyramid at all. It's actually a plate. They simplified it. And the common thing that stands out is half your plate should be fruits and vegetables, and the other half should be grains and protein. Easy to remember. And not like the Hawaii diet, which is like 3/4 protein and grains. And then just for kicks, we throw in 1/4 of vegetables and fruits. LifeNet monthly food expense. So what's what? What's included in the fruits, the proteins, vegetables, grains, and oils? I'm going to click through this rather quickly. In the proteins, meats, beans, nuts, seeds, seafood, poultry. Poultry is like birds, eggs, soy products. And in seafood, there's a lot of different types of seafood. Fish is one of the best. The dairy products, milk, milk-based desserts, cheese, yogurt. Fruits, a lot of different types of fruits. Most of them really good for you. You can take them in as, eat it, or take it in as some kind of juice. Grains, most people in Hawaii don't have a problem taking in their grains. You eat rice, you eat bread, you eat pasta. It's all considered part of grains. Vegetables, this seems to be the biggest problem, especially for teens. A lot of different types of vegetables. Some of them double categorized in vegetables and proteins, but most of them are really good for you. 10 tips from myplate.gov. Number 1, balance your calories. Don't just take in too much of one type. Number 2, enjoy your food but eat less. There is a 75% rule, so once you feel 75% full, you should stop. Unless you have a problem gaining weight, by all means, just keep eating because you're growing. Number 3, add more fruits and vegetables to your day. Half your plate, half your intake could be and should be fruits and vegetables. Number 4, with proteins, variety is a key. Just because you need to take in protein doesn't mean you want to eat steak all the time. Try to eat some beans. Try to eat some tofu. Natto beans, good for you as protein. Number 5, switch to fat-free or low-fat milk or skim milk. Number 6, make half your grains whole grains. Number 7, cut back on fats, sugars, salts. Number 8, drink water instead of sugary drinks. Number 9, eat seafood twice a week. And number 10, go to myplate.gov. Government-sanctioned website. They can help you with menu planning. Menu for the week. You want to be a balanced diet? It needs to be affordable and fit your budget. And third, the third point is what the LifeNet project is graded on. Do you complete it? And do you live the desirable life? You want to eat foods that you really want to eat, that you can afford, that's actually good for you. Shopping for food. Don't forget, use comparative shopping. Don't go out and buy that first can of Spam that you see for $3. You might take a look at a different ad and might say 2 cans of Spam for $3.50. just buy the 2 cans of Spam because you can eat it later on. Eating out depends on what you can afford. The more money you make, the more often you can eat out, and the better places you can eat out. But generally, you'd eat out around 3 to 7 times a week, counting lunches and dinners. A lot of times, breakfast and lunch, you pack yourself. It's a lot cheaper, and a lot of people eat out for dinner just because they're tired after work. If you are married, go treat yourself to Friday night, Saturday night, nice dinner out, romantic dinner. People who make less than $30,000 can eat out less, and that's obvious. And we're not talking about just places like McDonald's or Jack in the Box or Taco Bell. Eat places where it's good for you and very desirable. Example, daily food planner. So it's example for one day of the week, and this is a well-balanced day. So for breakfast, cereal with fat-free milk, half a banana and orange juice. For lunch, cheeseburger with lettuce and tomatoes, fries, guava juice. And for dinner, spaghetti with meat sauce, tossed salad, and a cup of milk. So let's take a look at our overall budget packet. On the first page, what you'll notice is that there are days of the week. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And on the next page would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For Sunday and Monday, if you take a look at the top, it says fulfill the food pyramid requirements. So you have to prepare your meals to fit the daily requirements for your grains, for your meats, for your vegetables, for your fruits. So I put in the menu that I had on the previous slide. Monday too, you have to do it. Tuesday and Wednesday, if you look closely, it says, what did you really eat? Choose 2 days within the last 2 weeks of what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and write it in. I don't care if it was not very healthy for you, write down exactly what you ate. The next page, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, is your version of healthy meals. So you want to fulfill the food pyramid requirements. However, as an adult, there are days where you do not get your daily grains or your daily vegetables or your daily fruits. And it's not like if Mr. O Young doesn't get his daily vegetables, he goes, and then I run down to Walgreens and I make sure that I buy V8 because I need to take in my vegetables. Otherwise, something might happen to me. No, you just go without it and try to be cognizant and aware of it the next day or the next 2 days and try to take in more of it. There's a checklist on the bottom. When you submit it, you make sure you check it off. So Sunday and Monday, everything should be checked off because it should be the balanced diet. Tuesday, Wednesday is what you really ate. This one might be unchecked in a lot of different places. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for the most part, everything should be checked. There might be something missing, like you miss your fruits one day, or you miss your vegetables one day, or you miss your dairy one day. That's okay. On the next page, this is where it takes a very long time. It says monthly food expense on the top, and don't be tricked because that's what you're getting. You're trying to find out your monthly food expense. But this grid and a piece of photo paper that you're going to take out will be your weekly menu planner. So you're getting your weekly food expense and you're multiplying it. If you look on the bottom right hand corner, you're multiplying it by 52 weeks in a year to give you your yearly food expense. And then you're dividing it by 12 to get your monthly food expense. And let me show you, it's going to be tedious, but it's going to make sense. So in the description, you write down what you have to buy. So I said cereal, Honey Nut Cheerios. I bought a box of Honey Nut Cheerios. Food group is B. You take a look in the bottom left-hand corner, it tells you the food groups. Falls under B. I bought one box at $5 for the box. Total cost is $5. Now, had I bought 2 boxes, the unit price would still be $5. The total cost would be $10. Okay, just because I buy that box of cereal doesn't mean I eat it all in one day. Yeah, so I can actually eat it, over a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So think about that too as you buy. Don't just go out there and buy one tomato because that's all you're going to eat. Okay, half a gallon of fat-free milk, food group Y, $4.75. if you take a look kind of toward the middle, this is what it takes at a minimum to make spaghetti with meat sauce. 1 pound ground beef, 1 can tomato sauce, 1 box spaghetti noodles, 1 onion, and the salad that comes with it, 1 bag of spring mix. So all those things went into one meal. So what does that tell you? It tells you that you're gonna use a lot of space, and you're gonna have to take out photo paper and continue this, and you're gonna have to look in the ads to figure out the prices, because I figure that most of you don't know what the going rate in Hawaii is for groceries. One last thing before I forget. When I ate out, I write eat out, you write down exactly what you ate, where you ate it, and then you're gonna estimate a price. If you don't know the price, go look it up. Again, use comparative shopping. Don't just take the first thing you see in Safeway. Comparative shop with Foodland, with Times, Costco, the commissary. If you have, you can go to the commissary. Please take a look at those ads too. If you have any questions, please come see me. Oh, one more slide before I forget. I did take time to make you a grid that shows you for an 18 to 30-year-old female on the top, male on the bottom, how much of each you should take in for a daily, your daily balance. So for fruit, you want to take in 2 cups a day. For vegetables, 2.5 cups a day for females. 6 ounces of grains, 5.5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy for females 18 through 30. And I even give you the example about, so it says 1 small apple is equivalent to 1 cup. So that wouldn't fulfill your daily requirements. That's half. You need to take in something else, like a banana or something like that. The males are a little bit more or the same as the females. One other thing you need to take into consideration is if you are taller, way more, then obviously the daily value will go up. If you exercise a lot, it goes up because you need some kind of calories to burn, so it goes up. So you estimate that to the lifestyle that you're going to live. Again, if you have any questions, come see me. Or you can go back to this video to the page that you want to see.